Rocco, who's your friend? Uh-oh. Who's your friend, Brock? You two are playing awfully close to the highway. Brock. Poor guy. Brock. Well, I'm gonna have to tie you up, huh? Brock, come. You're shaking like a leaf, you nervous wreck. Brock, come. Come. Poor guy. Come. So, unfortunately, what we just found out here in Nepa, Pennsylvania, that is northeast Pennsylvania, about 9 counties in Pennsylvania, where we're at. But anyway, that poor fawn is gonna die. Legally, technically, you're not supposed to do anything. The Game Commission in Pennsylvania will tell you to put the fawn back. You know, it's highly unlikely that its bone and its leg will mend correctly, that it'll have a life, that it won't be picked off by coyotes. Now, I highly doubt that my dog is the one that broke its leg, but you did see him nuzzle him. I stopped the saw to see where Brock was, and I heard that fawn bleat in the woods. So I knew that's where my dog was. This is twice now that he's found an injured fawn. The first time, I made a Facebook post about it in my local group, and they went nuts. People called the Game Commission from here to Allentown and reported me, and an officer came to check it out. I gave the fawn back to its mother before he ever even got there. They had phone records. I was online with the on the phone with the Game Commission and all that. So they had my testimony, my logs. When I took the photographs, they had the whole 9, and he's like, "There's no case here against you." So that was with the kids. I had the kids that was at the house in town. I made a big educational thing out of it for my kids. Unfortunately, that fawn is probably gonna die tonight, tomorrow, next week, this month, whenever. I feel bad, but at the end of the day, a better thing would be for me to go in there and put that fawn down, but legally I can't do that. So it's disheartening, you know, and a lot of people go on and on about coyotes and all this crap, but they got to eat too. Unfortunately, what you witnessed in those woods is a part of the Pennsylvania white-tailed deer life cycle, and we lose a lot of fawns. And you know, a lot of people would say they wish we lost more, you know, but that scenario that you just saw plays out, you know, from the time they're born until, you know, if they don't get hit or shot or something, you know, by the time of their end of their lifespan, if they live to maturity. So, you know, we have chronic wasting disease, we have blue tongue virus disease. Chronic wasting got a little bigger. I think they changed the hunting on it this year. And again, I have my dog with me. My dog alerted on and was harassing local wildlife. So proper dog ownership, you know, I had to call him off the fawn, and now he's tied up so I can do my work. So you got to be aware of these things. With wildlife in your state, there are laws that you have to follow. And me calling my dog off of that fawn and leaving it where I found it is what you're supposed to do. So maybe go to your local extensions, and if you have any questions about laws in your area, then follow the laws that they say. A lot of people tell me to take it to Pocono Wildlife Rescue or this or that or, you know, whatever. Well, you know, just like all these trees in this forest that I cut down, a lot of the branches are going to go back to the forest. Well, so isn't that fun, you know? I found parasites in my chickens, so we decided to discard the meat. They were gone before I could even put game cams on them. And that property's in town. I just thought I'd just share, you know, the proper way to handle that and the proper way to handle your dog when you come across these things, because they're going to catch you off guard. I shut my chainsaw off to call for the dog, and I heard that fawn. So I knew that that's where my dog was going to be. I mean, another 15 feet from that is the highway. So he probably ran from a car and broke his leg, and then this idiot found him. So you want to have a Belgian Malinois, be prepared. Get out there, have fun, get your jobs done. Peace.